special guest. I literally did not know I was performing tonight, and that just goes to show that Frosty only puts me on stage because of affirmative action. So that's pretty cool. I dig that. Also, tonight was the first time I ever decided to actually poop in a public restroom, and that's why it took me so long. Yeah, I was like, who are they waiting for? Because that person is inconsiderate. This is my first time. I'm gonna enjoy this. I lit a candle in there. There's some incense. Oh no, there might just be a fire in the bathroom, but I figured it smells better than when I was gonna leave behind. So this is the first time meeting me. My name is Eric Newton. I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. So I've been to your house before. Good to see you again. I kind of wish my parents had been in a more forward-thinking religious cult. You know what I mean? I wish my parents maybe had picked to be Mormons. But a lot of people don't realize Mormons are very progressive. They're very forward-thinking. I did some research. I found out way back in 1974. Ancient history. They started allowing black people into their church officially. 1974, that's pretty progressive. That's like 40 years before hashtags, and they were already saying Black Lives Matter. I mean, gotta give it up for Mormons, Yeah, I agree with that. Here's the new thing going on in my life. I don't do a lot of political comedy, I just don't touch it. But I like Bernie. Anybody Bernie fans?
Woo!
Any Bernie fans? Yeah? Okay. You follow Bernie most of his career? Have you followed Bernie? No? I'll give you guys some Bernie quotes that you might remember. I don't even remember. Here's a Bernie quote. He says, I just say the things that everyone's thinking, but they're afraid to say, right? Bernie said that. I relate to that, right? I'll give you guys one more. Do you remember when Bernie went on national TV? He said, I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers. You guys remember that? I mean, we're all talking about Bernie Mac, right? Talking about Bernie Mac? No? Okay, my bad. I'm a Bernie Mac fan. I should say the whole name before I ask people identify with me. What else do I got? Because I had no idea I was going to be here. Here's something people do a lot. Comics, they pander for applause, and they'll say like some like normal, mediocre, like life achievement. They'll be like, so got a girlfriend? And people wait for the audience to applaud, right? Like, just got married on my. Like, I feel like when I try to do that, it never works. I'll give you an example. Hey, recently, stop hitting my girlfriend. See, like no one applauds, but you're missing. See, you hear a domestic joke, a domestic violence joke, but you don't hear the fact that I have a girlfriend. So I should have got applause. Thank you. Yes. See, this guy understands. Comedians. They're unprofessional, whatever. Wow, impromptu stand-up is harder than just regular stand-up. Usually I expect to get no applause, but this is like, damn, I just pooped in public for the first time, and I'm coming out like, now you're on. It's like one of those dreams when you go to school and you're naked. You know what I mean? It's like, what is happening right now? Oh my God. If I knew I was getting on, I would have ordered like 5 drinks at once if it was next. I had to apologize. You guys hear this, right? I have this lisp. Speaking really slurry. It's not because I'm an alcoholic, I promise. It's a real thing. I've been going to my doctor and they can't figure it out. Like seriously, they're just checking me for all kinds of stuff. Like maybe it's Bell palsy, maybe it's this, that, and we're trying to figure it out. And they're like, when did you start noticing? You speak with a lisp, like pretty profound, pretty profoundly. I was like, when I got into this thing called brunch, now I just speak. I always order mimosas with a lisp now. It's really crazy. I probably, it's just like, when I think it really got bad though? I started speaking real slurry, real lispy when I downloaded Grindr, and now I just sound like this constantly. I don't know. Maybe that's the cure. Just stop sucking dicks on the weekend. I mean, it's hard to just stop though. You can't just quit. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be considered a ghost online. This guy ghosted me. Fuck that. What else can I talk about with everybody here? Yeah, I'm usually more prepared than this, I promise. Here, I'm gonna stop and do some like, give it up for the bar staff. Woo! Yeah. Oh my God, yes. That's probably the biggest applause we're gonna get out of this routine up here. I heard people earlier talking about Oakland, right? And it was super accurate. That is a pretty accurate description of Oakland. But I would like to further one point. The guy was saying like, oh, you're safe if you're a person of color, and that's mostly true unless you're dealing with the police. Then it's just like anywhere else, you're not safe at all anymore unless someone has a camera phone. But okay, here's another thing I noticed about Oakland. Have you ever, humans are like creatures of habit, so we'll do just mundane things every day until we feel like we're like a pro at it for some reason. I've come to realize that with Bart, you know what I'm saying? I take Bart to work every day. So if I'm going to Bart and I see someone with a paper ticket, I'm like, well, who's this new person? What are they? You got a paper give the Clipper card like a real adult. What's going on? You know. And then here's another thing. Same situation. Bart. I live in Fruitvale in Oakland, so I'll see somebody come they'll jump over the turnstile. Right? They're not paying. They're jumping fare. They jump over the turnstile and they start running. And I'm like, is this your first time? Like, no one's gonna chase you. Why are you running? This is fruit. I see people go out there. It's like, dude, you're making it harder than it needs to be. Yeah, you already did enough work jumping the turnstile. Just leisurely walk away now. No one will ever chase you or say a word. I promise. Just every day. Okay, what else is going on? My brother calls me a racist. I'm like, okay. Here's what I said to him and why he referred to me as a racist. I told him one time, I'm like, hey, blonde hair, I'm not attracted to blonde hair. He's like, that's hella racist. I'm like, it's hella not, because hair's not a race, as far as I know. Like, when I check out boxes, on surveys, I can't pick my hair color. Anyway, I'm like, dude, it's hella not racist. It's just a sexual preference. You know what I mean? It's like an attraction thing. Like, all I'm saying is like blonde hair, it don't get my dick hard, but I'm also saying, I'm not trying to say they shouldn't be able to vote or like share an Uber with me or, go to the same school as my kids. Like, it's not like that. I'm just saying like, hey, that's not my first choice. If I'm picking like a relationship, like, partner, but sometimes I am racist, right? But in a different way, unintentionally. Sometimes I'm unintentionally racist. Like, this is a real story that happened. I was living, like I said, I live in East Oakland. I was in my apartment one day, and it just got dark, right? And I'm walking up the street, and there's a group of people walking towards me. It's like 5 or 6 people, and they're all silhouetted. I can't see who they are. And I'm in East Oakland, so I started assuming. I'm like, man, I hope these niggas don't rob me. I'm just trying to go get a beer, come back, feed the cat, watch Star Trek, whatever. And I keep walking, I get a little bit closer, and now I can hear them speaking Mandarin. I'm like, oh shit, okay, the students speaking Mandarin. I'm like, okay, this is a bunch of Chinese niggas, like, they ain't gonna rob me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna rob them. I'm like, break yourself, son. I was like, open up your backpack. I took everything, I'm gonna run that shit, run everything. I want this abacus. I want these knockoff Nikes to get everything. Well, matter of fact, I took it too far. I'm already in an unintentionally racist situation. I took it as far as I could. I was like, you know what? Give me your family's recipe for orange chicken. And it better be accurate. Don't have me find out that 2 cups of sesame seed oil wasn't enough. I'll throw shade on your whole ancestry. I'll be like, do it better at Panda Express. That's fucked up. You can't tell somebody that. Man, what else can I do? Here, I guess I can go with this one. I'm not a fan of figures of speech, even though sometimes like even I'm an example of some real ones. Like people say like you can't judge a book by its cover. I'm a living example that you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? I live in East Oakland, but yeah, I get my nails did. You feel me? So people be like, look at Eric, he's soft. He gets his nails done. He's soft. I'm like, hey, don't get it twisted. I get my nails done, but you can still catch these hands. You know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to fight. I am afraid to chip a nail though. Just got the shit that's done. Gel manicures are expensive. Check it out. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm not afraid of fisticuffs. I'm not afraid to fight. And if I lose that fight, I'm not afraid to press charges. You know what I'm saying? I'm black and I got painted nails. Sleepy hate crime. I'm a win. What's really hood? What's really hood, son? There's other figures of speech that just don't make any sense, right? They say sharing is caring. Okay, no, not if you have herpes. No. Like, not all figures of speech work. It's the thought that counts. Like, that doesn't work because every time I'm late for work, I told my boss, I thought about coming to work on time, but then I went back to sleep. And now I'm here at lunchtime. Can I get a sandwich instead of harassed? That doesn't work. The thought that counts. What are some other ones? They say, okay, so only a little bit of backstory. I feel like most jobs, you should have to have experience in that setting before you get to, like, here's an example. When I was growing up in school, they'd have these random assemblies, right? And have some guy, some motivational speaker, right? He's gonna fucking rip like a phone book in half for some reason. Like that's gonna be like, dude, I can be CEO, I guess. Like I don't know. That's what. It's just like they have no. How are they motivational speakers, right? It's like I can have 4 divorces and tons of debt. You know, I feel like if you're a motivational speaker, if you're gonna tell someone about how to be motivated about life, you should have experience in that. So. I feel like you should be like a cancer survivor, right? If you're a cancer survivor, you can be a motivational speaker. I'm like, oh shit, it is still worth living. I can learn how to rip a phone book in half. This is lit. So anyway, here's another thing. You can tell that people that write the drug slogans have no experience in doing drugs. You know, they'll be like, whoever said this, weed is a gateway drug, that person's never done any drugs in their life. I can tell you right now. From personal experience, I know weed is not a gateway drug. I'm gonna tell you, there's only one real gateway drug, and that's running out of drugs. Because then you'll do whatever's around. You'll be like, I guess I'll hang out with Frosty. I guess, I don't know. You guys hang out in the bathroom? I guess I'll do that. I don't know what I usually do. That's the only real gateway drug. Is there any other figures of speech that are done? Do you guys have any figures of speech that you don't like, you don't care for? It stinks. That one stinks. That figure of speech stinks. Because everything has a scent, it doesn't mean like everyone's gonna be offended by that scent, right? Like, I feel like people might say homeless people have a certain scent, but maybe that's their pheromones. Maybe that's how they attract other mates to mate with in BART parking lots. Anyway, so I guess I'll compare my last figure of speech I hate the most. I hate this one the absolute most. Give me a second, my mouth is so dry. I hate that figure of speech too. My mouth is dry? I hate the figure of speech, living the dream. Oh my God, does anybody here use that shit? Anybody here living the dream right now? Yeah, exactly, right? Because that's my problem with it. Anytime someone's ever said, I'm living the dream, they're always doing some mundane shit every single time. Like every time I hear living the dream, it's like I'm at work and I'm passing my coworker in the hallway. I'm like, how's it going, dude? How you doing today? Living the dream. I'm like, for real? Because I know you're going to take a shit, dude. Like you're going to the bathroom. How is that the dream? Have you ever heard of indoor plumbing? Like, and how is that the pinnacle of life? I get to get paid to use the bathroom. I feel like, don't tell me you're living the dream unless you're doing something amazing at the time. right? Like if we're on, let's say, the USS Enterprise, and you replicated a bunch of Beyoncés, and they're giving everybody lap dances, and you're making it rain, winning lottery tickets. Then you can say I'm living the dream. But fuck yeah, dude, this is incredible. This is so much better than just pooping at work. It's crazy. It's dreamlike. This is very dreamlike. I'm just trying to figure out what to end with, and I have no idea. Yeah. Hey, don't interrupt. Hey, what? Thank you. I wish you guys were passing the notes to read to the whole class, like over at school, detention. It has nothing to do with anything, but who went to the prom? You guys go to prom? What? Okay, right. And the rest of us were homeschooled. We could obviously like yeah, I went to prom with my mom. It was American Bandstands on TV. I remember. I didn't go. Dude, there you go. That's the prom I would have went to though. Soul Train. Can we count for that or what? That's what's up. Yes. Dude, Soul Train was such. It really was a cultural bridging show. That was. It really was. You know what only problem with Soul Train though is it perpetuated something that I never do, right? I feel like hella people give high fives because of Soul Train, and I don't fuck with high fives. Like, I seriously, this is real. Like, it's against my religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people will always. It's almost become like a study in humanity because people will get so upset. Like, they take like a personal blight against it, a slight against it. They're like, why won't you high five me? I'm like, no, I won't high five anybody. Like, I swear to God, at my last job, everyone knew this about me. Like, you don't high five, you don't high five. So one time we had a happy hour, right? The whole company's there, and they try to play games. They can pull some wool over my eyes. Can't pull no wool. Check it out. They sent the CEO. The CEO's like, oh, Eric. Blah, blah. I'm like, nope, son. Well, get that shit out of my face. You try to high five me. I was like, I shut it down. And I got fired. But whatever, dude. I stuck to my beliefs that high fives are below me. I guess I should probably get going. Like, I literally dragged my girlfriend out here. I'm like, this will be real quick, I promise. I'm just gonna run in and run out, and now we're here making history. So, you know, good thing we did stay as long as we did, you know? Like, she's gonna be part of history now. She's gonna post this to her, I don't know. I think she's in a book club or something. I don't know what my girlfriend does, whatever, but thank you for filming this. I appreciate it. I now have digital documentation of the first time, yes, I pooped in a public restaurant. Thank you so much for being here for that. If anything, give all of yourselves a round of applause for bearing witness to my first public poop, yes? Yes, it was a group effort. I love you all for that. I won't forget. We will see you, invites to the wedding, the bar mitzvahs, to everything, the family cookouts. And with that, I'm gonna give you guys back to your host, the one and only, Frosty Nugs.
Thank you, Eric, dude. Yes, keep it going for Eric, dude. Love that guy. Living the dream to me, sleeping.